Hey guys, Nate and Scott here from PlayYourCourt.com, and today we're talking about how to defend the backhand overhead.
All right, guys, today we're talking about how to defend that pesky high backhand volley. You're up at the net and you get lobbed off the backhand side. What do? This video is specifically for players with a PlayYourCourt member rating of 80 and below.
I think this instruction is particularly important because it's one of the reasons that we fear coming to the net. And working with doubles teams over the last 20 years, I've heard quite a bit, I don't play that side because I just don't defend my backhand that well. And although that thought pattern may or may not be correct, we definitely don't want to be handicapped on the court to where we're really thinking about what side we're playing or whether we're coming in and being aggressive because we just have this inability to defend the backhand side, the overhead.
For sure, and you're making a bigger deal out of it than it actually is. There is a simple solution here that once you master, makes this shot way less scary.
Well, and I think the big piece here, right, is get out of that thought pattern that it's offensive, right? We hear the word overhead and we go, offensive, right? And you feel anything but offensive. You obviously, this situation makes you feel helpless. You're working off that non-dominant side. It's not as coordinated, and then you're trying to control that ball. So I think as soon as we start thinking of neutral or defense, I think then we can get into a situation where we go, hey, we just survive it, and then we start looking for some
neutral
offense.
would be a great outcome of this shot.
All right, so guys, we'll jump in demo mode. Scott's gonna feed. I'm gonna show you kind of what we're working on, the technical side of it, and we're gonna talk about controlling the side. All right, we'll go ahead and take a look at that now. Okay, guys, so here when we're talking about defending the high backhand, we refer to it as an overhead, but we're not talking about like a wrist snap. Like, yes, can you at a high level snap it and get the ball down? If you're close to the net, yeah. But here we're just talking about defending the high backhand, all right? So what we first want to do is once the ball is up in the air, we want to track it and we want to go ahead and get the racket up. And as we're moving in order to get our outside leg behind the ball. So you can see here as I step wide, now I've got a stable base. And then from here, I'm gonna work on controlling the side with keeping my eye on the ball as I play through and defend it. And I'm gonna really work for depth here. I wanna get the opponent backed up in order to give me more time. And chances are I'll probably get an overhead on the next ball or maybe a volley. All right, so as this ball comes up, I'm tracking it, I'm controlling the side, so you can see there I'm landing on that left leg. All right, and then I'm immediately getting back into my ready position and looking to move forward. All right, so we'll show you some of these in a demo now. So the thing that we really want to take notice there is controlling this non-dominant side, okay? So as I'm going up, I'm really working on staying balanced and not allowing myself to twist and turn, okay? So I'll show you the wrong way here, and maybe you can kind of view in and see if this is the error that you're making and then make this correction, all right? So the wrong way, we'll take a look at that now. So guys, there immediately you saw that I'm like losing control and I'm showing my back to the court, all right? So we don't want to be in that predicament where we're showing the back, all right? We want to be able to control it. We want to make sure that we're controlling the side. All right, so we'll show you the correct way one more time.
All right, guys, so as Nate really focused on there, the idea is to stay balanced as you take this ball. And I know some of you are thinking, hey, some of these balls are, at a big enough trajectory or deep enough where I'm gonna have to turn my back and reach. And in a couple situations, that's true, but more times than not, in that situation, you should be outrunning that ball and playing it off the bounce. The mistake that we're seeing with rec players is we're seeing balls that you could very easily stay balanced, take the ball here, maintain that balance, come back to the net, but instead you're turning your back to the net, reaching, turning around, and almost running away from this ball. And that's what's making you so weak up at the net when the ball comes over the backhand side.
It's a difficult shot because it's on the non-dominant side, right? And you've got a blind side to it, but doing more makes it even more challenging. You want to simplify this. You want to stay balanced and you want to keep it on one side of the body and just defend it back deep, all right? And then you'll get yourself back into play and you'll be able to get another ball that you may be able to be offensive.
For sure.
But we definitely want you up at the net and not hiding or choosing sides because you don't want to high backhand the backhand overhead.
Yeah, guys, don't be scared of this high backhand volley. If you just stay balanced, I promise it's not as scary and you can stay up at the net. As always, Nate and I just want to see you improve your tennis game. This video, as you may have noticed, is not for a super, high level of play. Of course, if you're playing at a 4-5 or 5-0 level, we want you attacking that high backhand volley. And so the instruction would look a little bit different. That's why we've created the Play Your Court community. When you jump inside of our community, it's extremely inexpensive. We pair you with other players for practice sessions, for matches, and we give you the custom video coaching that you need each week so that you can work on the specific things that you need help with. Click the link or the button below, check it out. We'd love to see you inside the community.